So I know a lot of you have been commenting on my videos and sending me tweets and stuff about the situation that went on at Worlds, and I decided to just push back all my videos this week to make this one a priority to let you guys know exactly what went on. First of all, I'm wearing the Holy Mac and Cheese and Meatballs shirt. If you know the reference, then you are awesome. Second of all, I was at Worlds. When I'm recording this video, I came back yesterday. Yesterday morning was the final day of Worlds, and I'm completely unkempt. I haven't straightened myself up at all, but that's how much I feel like this is a priority for you guys to discuss this. Mostly to tell you it's not as big of a deal as people are making it out to be. In fact, I don't usually do this, but PokeBeach is probably the best source to go to right now to get a good idea of what went on. For those of you who didn't hear, in a nutshell, 2 Masters players were arrested, basically for carrying weapons that they did not have a license for, and for posting messages on Facebook that could be interpreted as threats to commit a massacre or a terrorist attack at the Pokemon World Championships in Boston this past weekend. It began with this post by James Stumpo on August 19 on a private Facebook group. And the picture has the car, and basically, I know nothing about guns, but I can tell you that these are heavy-duty guns. This is not something that you would just carry around for protection. Kevin Norton and I are ready for Worlds. Boston, here we come. Then the comments section. Columbine Part 2, don't worry about it. Just don't get mad when you lose the auto win. My AR-15 says you lose. Some would say too soon, some are not me. So basically, from the looks of it, now this person down here was not involved in this at all. So since they reacted like that, I think it's safe to assume that in this private group, that's a very big key that a lot of people aren't taking into consideration. They didn't publicly post this. They just did it among friends. So it's incredibly likely that they were just joking around in a very rude, crude, not smart way. Because as the PokeBeach article states, quite accurately, as I said, probably most accurately of any news source, as a result of their Facebook posts, Pokemon fans and the Pokemon Company International notified the Boston Police Department, who stopped both players as they entered the venue. Both were unarmed. Now, when we went to Worlds, it kind of caught a lot of people by surprise that there were bag checks and a bomb squad there ready to, well, basically catch anyone who was planning on blowing up the place. I'm sorry if that sounds a little extreme, but we just had the Boston Marathon happen a few years ago. You literally can't be too careful these days when it comes to thousands of people all coming together in one place. At the time, when I was there, and I was with a group of friends, a few of those friends actually knew these 2 people because these 2 were from Iowa, and my friends were from Nebraska, so they competed against each other actually quite often. One of them works for PokeBeach as a writer. We saw that there was a bag check, and we thought, no big deal. Honestly, most of us, when we went through bag check, we never thought that there was actually any particular reason they were doing it. We thought it was just an added security measure. But the fact is, this entire plot was uncovered and handled long before Worlds started. See, this is August 19. Worlds started, what was it, August 21st is when it started, with registration on the 20th. It was handled a day or 2 before it actually happened. It's not like a last-minute thing where somebody actually went in with guns and started aiming it at people and then they were apprehended. No, it was handled incredibly well long before that. We just didn't hear about it until after it was all over, just to make sure the atmosphere was still friendly and everyone was happy and not paranoid at all. Honestly, I didn't feel paranoid, and after seeing this and how they handled it, I felt they did a great job, and I'm even happier that they did such a great job. They could not produce a license to carry any guns, and after getting search warrant, investigators discovered their car had basically a shotgun, rifle, several hundred rounds of ammunition, and a hunting knife. it's been pointed out that at least one of these, I don't know which one, men were hunters. They hunt in their spare time, so it's possible they just had the guns in their car, forgot about it. In any case, right now, it's not. Just don't go around bothering to say, that's a ploy. It's just a mask to hide from the rest of the world what their true intentions were. As of right now, all that matters is if there was anything going on, it's been handled incredibly well. As it says down here, needless to say, both players are banned from Pokemon for life. So it's just don't worry about this, guys. Yes, there was something going on, but it's not as big of a deal as the media is making it out to be. Like I said, Poke Beach, if you want to read the whole article, it's right here on the screen. You could go and just check it out right now. But it's an event with thousands of people. Some lunatic out there is going to think, oh, what a great way to get attention, or what a great way to send a message, and they're going to come and try to shoot the place up. Which is an unfortunate world that we live in, but there's some idiot who's going to do that. And I'm just glad, whether this was the case or not for these two, that they were apprehended before it could have potentially become that case. A big thumbs up to the Boston Police Department for getting this all situated, sorted out so quickly. It looks like the FBI is involved in it as well, just to make sure that there were no, that there was nothing else going on. Yeah, from the looks of it, this was just a very poor taste joke. And if it could have been something bigger, it's been handled, but the chances of it actually being something that big are not as big as people are making it look to be. So I just thought I'd clarify for you guys. The place was completely safe, 100%. Pokemon wouldn't let their players, most of them kids, in the convention center for a full weekend and just say, okay, there's someone with a gun, we better stop them now. No, they're going to be like, they're going to think of these things way ahead of time. They're going to plan it out, make sure that it's a safe, friendly environment, and if there are any threats whatsoever, they'll handle it incredibly well, as they did here. Not just Pokemon, of course, Boston Police Department and FBI. It was handled well. That's about what I was trying to get after. I'm going to disable comments in this video, so sorry about that, but I feel like that's only fair just to make sure we don't get into too fired up discussions. I also request that you not comment on this on any of my other videos. This is just an informative video to let you guys know what happened at Worlds, and that all in all, everyone's okay. And if there was a crisis, it's been averted, but more than likely there wasn't actually going to be a crisis. So I think that does it for this video. My uploads should continue tomorrow as planned, beginning with my final Worlds vlog video. And then after that, I have a few special videos in conjunction with things that happened at Worlds. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thanks everyone for watching, and stay tuned for more.